Wait, wait, wait. Let's just carry on. Yeah, it's not linked. Oh, yeah, it's just linked. We should be okay. Oh no. Lost it. No, I've lost it again. I'll try and fix it as you go on.
European now, please.
If you guys crack on, I'll just try and fix it while you're playing.
Okay, back in, but no one actually back to help you if we play down the order.
Abby! Well, we are underway here, but the camera behind the bowler is still not behaving, as you can see. So we will start with the side camera. In the meantime, I will run around trying to fix the camera behind the bowler. Welcome to this GPL game, Med Vikings, Calpe Giants. Big game for Med Vikings, they need a win. Giants will want to keep their position at the top of the league. Avinash Pai to open the bowling, and it's Miles Isted and Teo Atolaya opening the batting for the Vikings. The Vikings led by Miles Isted today with the absence of the skipper. Paddy Hatchman not here today. So, as I say, we'll stick to the side on for now, and I'll just run away and try and fix all this. I will be back as soon as it's fixed, but meantime, enjoy the action. Pie to open. Well, as you can see now, success with the camera behind the bowler. Only took me 5 trips around the boundary to get it all connected, but made it in the end. As Nikhil Advani continues his second over of the power play, scores 48 for the loss of none after 7, which the Vikings will be very pleased with, given their recent collapses in the top order. In comes Nicky, dabbed away, quick single, and gone bowler's end. Easy run for Teo. Again. That's met nicely, and it won't go for 4 as Ian Latine from long on comes around and parries that away on the 1 bounce, and they just take a single. Shot deserved more. 50 runs now, 50-run partnership with the opening 2 of 44 balls, and that is to the right of Ian Latine. He makes a wonder stop, diving to his right, parries it back, and oh, that's gone! That's unreal! The throw came in. That was an amazing throw from Ian Latine from long on. Taking the 2, but he'll only make 1, and unfortunately Isted has to go, run out on that second run. And that looks like Harry Pyle bat 51 for the loss of 1 now. Hold, please, hold. Do a quick drinks break now while we sort out the scoring. There we go. So 2 minutes while they go off for a drink. It is a warm day here today. So they will be off for drinks now, and they'll be back on in 2 minutes. So the players ready after that short drinks break. It's been a very warm afternoon and evening here at Europa Point Stadium, right on the south tip of Spain. We've got a lovely view today of the North African coast of Morocco out over the Straits of Gibraltar. If you come to visit, it's a lovely place, lots of history, very quirky. A piece of the UK in the sun. So here we go. Players back on the field, and it will be Nicola Advani to continue. He might be a Mumbai Indians supporter, possibly not RCB. I think he's Mumbai Indians supporter. But having faced Nikhil a number of times, he's such a difficult bowler to get away. Slow, loopy, spins it both ways. Bowling like Washington shouldn't. Well, here we go. We're back in the game. 3 to come off of the 8th, 51 for the loss of 1. Teo on strike. Harry Pyle, the new batter, in after that run out of the skipper. Amazing fielding by the opposite skipper, and just dabbed away for 1 by Teo. And Pyle to face his first ball, takes his guard. He'll be looking for anything backward of point, and third man is his area, really. And he flicks that around leg side as it's straight, and the keeper takes off for the ball, and he just restricts them to the single. So 1 to come. Run out in this over, just 5 from it so far. And that's over the... Oh no, it didn't go over the field, just bounced in front of him. Mikey Laming there at backward point, and they scamper through for a single to end the over. 54 after 8 for the loss of 1 wicket now. And it will be Calpe Mapuri to bowl his 3rd of his spell. Another Gibraltar international off spinner who will be off to Bulgaria soon in July. We've got the women going off to Prague to play Czechia and Austria in June, and the men going away to Bulgaria for the Central European Cup. So wish the lads and lasses well as Mapuri comes in and just off the bat onto the pad, kicks away in disdain by Teo. Dot ball. On a Yorker length, and Teo just got the bat down, squirted that away to point. Michael Lammet at point, and takes the single. So looking for the gaps here. And the fielder at backward point and third are really tight in now, trying to stop those ones. And Harry sets off straight away, takes a single, good running. Straight to the fielder really, but slow enough. Didn't get to Nicola Advani that quickly. And the easy single was on. In comes Puri again. A bit shorter. Played off the back foot and straight to mid wicket, says Matty Whelan, cleaning up. And another single taken from Teo. The boundaries have rather dried up at the moment. And could be a catch. It's going straight to the fielder, Avinash Pai, and he won't make a mistake with a ball like that coming to him. Dolly. So Harry Pyle has to go. The pressure there of the dots and singles, I think, forcing that shot, as it's Samath Boda, another one of our internationals, young Sam. He's our youth development officer as well, does a lot of hard work in the schools and with our youth programs here in Gibraltar. We've got very good facilities here. We've got 3 indoor lanes, a couple of bowling machines, 3 outdoor lanes, and as you can see we share the stadium with rugby and football, so we are rather spoilt for facilities, but a lot of hard work goes into cricket, a lot of hard work done by Sam, who is out there now looking to keep his team in this as he faces his international teammate Cabs. Sam really more of a bowler, but he can bat as well. He would definitely not want to be get caught out or bowled by Cabs, and he plays that nicely away, drives that out to the man at deep extra cover really, and gets off the mark with a single to end the over. 58 for after 9 overs now, and 2 wickets down. So Advani, the IPL star, continues and floats one up, back foot, and squeezed away to the man at backward point, Niall Garrett, and no run taken. Comes out to it and gets bowled. He done that against me last time as well, and this time didn't need the wicket keeper, straight bowled. He won't be pleased with that, Sammy, but there's another man out now. 3 wickets down. 58 runs off the board. It's not looking the best now as Axel Shah comes out. One of the youngsters in the team. He'll be led there by Teo in the middle. we will be chatting to him constantly, I would have thought, and making sure that do the best that we possibly can for his team when he's out there. It'd be nice to see Axel get some runs today. So 58-3, 4 to come in this over. Well done, just squeeze that away off the back foot. Edged. And Shah gets off the mark with a single. So Teo back on strike, the field changes, deep mid wicket, there's a deep mid wicket, there's a deep square leg, deep, and there's someone at cow corner, long on, long off, so heavy leg side field. You'd expect slightly straighter ball, and Teo really to hit that gap between extra cover and mid long off, sorry, and he does try that, but he hits extra, and that's through for a single. Nice dive from Shah. Make sure that he makes his ground and takes the single. So the field changes again, I think. Long on comes also. Floated and clipped, edged away, and there will be no run there. So I predict the run rate is going to really slow down now unless Teo is on strike, and there's a big no there, but I think there's probably a run there. It was hit slow enough to the fielder to take that run, but it was denied, and probably quite right too, so he keeps the strike. Teo takes the strike for the start of Calpe Mupuri's fourth. So, Mupuri Teo to face, darts one down, defends that away and takes a single, trusting his partner. Field comes in for Shah, very attacking, just needs to penetrate one of those gaps, and there's two on. Defends that away.
Go on, Axel, confidence, mate.
In comes Mupuri again, just knocked back again from Shah. Hasn't really paid that much of a shot in anger so far. He's playing his way in, I think, and he should be trying to really rotate the strike as much as possible. There's a weak appeal from the outside the ring, but umpire not moved. And again, just dropped away from Shah. Another dot ball from Mapuri. I don't think they'll take a run from this last one, as the field really should go back to the 30-yard circle, try and give young Shah a single, and ends the over with the dots. 61 after 11, just one off that. So it really it's down to Teo to stay here, and I think the other batters who are coming in now to rotate the strikers. We have a wicket keeper change, Manav Nayak taking the pads off, and you can see there Kabir Mapuri, after finishing his spell, goes behind the wickets, and Manav will have a bowl, I believe, not just now, but looks like it will be Matty Whelan to take this over. So 61 for a loss of 3 after 11. Teo will look for that offside. I think here's a leg side dominant field with a deep square leg, deep mid wicket, cow corner, long on, long off, out the ring. Everyone in the ring on the leg, on the offside, and he just drops that down, and no run taken. For me, I think I would be trying to open up that offside and force a change in the field, but let's see how Teo deals with it. There he goes, leg side, straight to the man at deep square leg, Mark Garrett. He gets that in, and they take a single. So the field comes in again. There's only a deep mid wicket out, and that's it. Everyone else is in the ring. Just find a gap, take 2 or 4. Defended. It's not really what they need, but I can understand it. This guy, he's got in a couple of times and been out for a few ducks, so I think there will be a bit of trepidation about his batting. Let's see if his confidence grows as he carries on. He just flashes past the edge, another dot. Comes in again, and just another dot. Too many dots here, way too many dots, not enough runs. Someone needs to have a word with those two batters in the middle, I think, and actually get some intent going, because this is not going to win them a game. It might win them a game after 5 days. Run them. Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. The ball took an age to get to the fielder and no run called. Ridiculous. Ends the over with a dot. Can't believe what I'm seeing. So 62 after 12. I think after the 20 it's going to be about 68. And Manav Nayak takes up the reins.
Take the singles. Just got on the last ball.
Teo facing. This is where he could capitalise on this offside, because he will turn it away from the batter, so it does depend on his line. It is easier to open up the offside when it's spinning that way. And he comes again, and driven straight to long off. and a single taken. This is where this young man needs to be a bit more attacking. I can understand he's a bit nervous and doesn't want to get out, but he needs runs, so just swing. So there's not enough there, not enough intent. Slow ball and really not hit with any venom, and single taken. Good dad though, that's the way to do it. Get off strike, get Teo on strike is the order of the day here as the field goes back to before. Deep square leg, deep mid wicket, cow corner. Long on, long off, everyone else in the ring. And it goes straight back to the fielder, dot ball. And again, really dots and singles are the order of the day of this first innings. And a wicket. That is out. Bowled straight as you like. And played the back foot shot, couldn't make it, as we have Lorne Burns coming out. It's not a good choice, I think. I mean, Lorne Burns is an absolute class player, I don't mean that, but I think he would have preferred to be there with Teo. I don't understand why he wasn't out in the middle before Shah came out to the middle, but we shall find out. Lorne Burns obviously plays for Spain and is a good all-round cricketer. So if Burns can stay, we will at least have a score that the Vikings can defend. So Burns will face this last ball of the over. I think he'll try and look for a single, get back on strike for the next one. Knocks it straight back to Manav, ends the over at the dots. 64 for 13, going up in twos. So the next over will go back to Matty Whelan. Charles, right. And I think the message from Burns is, get me on strike, boy, get me on strike. Let's see how it turns out. Shah just needs a single and just defends that away. Just needs to be a bit more attacking in his shots and get it through one of those gaps. There's loads of gaps there and easy singles to be had, really. No run there again. Full toss, it's up in the air and it'll be caught. Out. Unlucky. Easy catch for Advani in the field. So Shah has to go, and Arminder Singh comes out. Probably a better batter to partner Lorne Burns. As the young lad trudges back, it's as I said, he's batted with a bit of trepidation there. I think he was his last few ducks had got to him and wanted to stay around, but in the end couldn't get it away and just chipped one to extra cover it. Nicola Advani catches it, makes no mistake. So I'm into singing, and we have a deep square leg, deep mid wicket, cow corner, long on, long off, again leg side dominant. They can really just open that offside up. It would just force this fielding side to think about their game a bit more. It's clipped away leg side, and Garrett comes in from deep square leg, and a single puts Byrne on strike. And the field changes slightly on the offside. There's a man now at fine leg, third point and cover, extra cover deep. And he tries to sweep that away, big appeal, not given. Tried to sweep that in the gap between the man at square leg and fine leg, and square leg comes a bit behind now as a result. Punches that off the back foot straight to Manav at deep mid wicket, and that'll be one run taken to end the over. Over complete, 66 after 14 overs. So if Burns can stick around and really connect with some, the run rate will go up. Manav Nayak will have something to say to that. Deep square leg, deep mid wicket, long on, long off, extra cover out of the ring, and it's straight to the fielder just in front of point. Dot ball. Driven straight, Manav couldn't dive down for it, and a single taken. So the field goes changes here again. It goes leg side dominant, and long on comes round to cow corner. There's a long on now, long off, and there's a big appeal, and they run out. No game awareness really. There was a run on definitely, and just looking at the ball while his opposite number made his way down the track. Easy stumping, no real match awareness. Watching the ball. And stumped. So Matt Clennon goes out. .67 for 6 now. 3 to come off the 15th. Burns on strike. Deep square leg, deep mid wicket, long on, long off. There is a man at mid on as well, really a bit wider than the straight mid off, sorry, a bit wider than the straight long off, and cut away straight to the fielder Garrett, and single taken from Burns. So Clennon to face his first ball. Let's see how this goes. Wicket, first ball, out for a duck. Swang across the line to a straight ball, not on this wicket. Really is not the way to go, and there's a collapse here now. And I would have to agree with the chat. All out under 80. As Zach Simpson comes out to join Lorne Burns in the middle. So just 68 for 7 now, not looking good. I'm just listening to the batters talking through how he got out, and it was a bit obvious from up here. It was straight and he's played across the line. He really cannot do that on this wicket. Straight balls tend to keep lower for a start, and it is not conducive to play across the line to those balls. So Manav, 2 wickets in this over, a run out and a bowled, and Zach just defends that away, and the dot ball brings Burns back on strike at least. End of the 15th over, 68 for the loss of 7. As it looks like Matty Whelan will continue with the third of his spell. So I think the only choice here now is get Burns on strike as much as possible and hope that he sticks around and starts hitting some boundaries to get a score that they can actually bowl at. We shall see. I'm not too sure about the batting order earlier. I would have put Burns in before Shah. At least get some big hitters out there in partnership with him, but must have their reasons, and mine is not to reason why. In comes Whelan, big swing and a miss and a dot ball.
30 8 चला मेरे भाई, 4 मारने देगा तेरे सर के ऊपर से, जल्दी आ। भाई 12 रन देंगे बस उतना ही Drop Calpe in the third man to the edge. Just take him all the way back to the third man.
Abby, do you want to go up?
No, I'm fine. Keep them singles, it doesn't matter.
Mark,
Get!
No, Marks.
Get marks back.
Mark, drop, please. Sorry.
That's an
And
yeah,
fine. No, Abby, you need one more in. Keep going. Yes, Mark.
Tyler, you can drop now. 30 yards, please.
So Andy Reyes and Manav Nayak will opening the batting in this second innings with a scored a chase of 101. Looks like a foregone conclusion, but you never know. Samath Boda opening the bowling. 4 wickets in the first over and it's all different. That's what this Vikings side have to believe. But it must be said, the crowd are resigned to a Calpe win. Let's see what happens. So here we go. So in comes Boda. Let's see. Oh, flicked away, 4 runs down leg side. Not a good start if we are trying to make a game of it, but Reyes dealing with that quite well. Flicked away and raced away for 4. So let's see what Sammy can do in reply. Comes up to his mark, turns round, runs in. Shorter and clothed rather from Reyes to the man at 45 on leg side. And a single taken. Gets Nayak on strike. Nayak, what's the odds on a scoop first shot over leg side? I think he might try it if it's short. He'll try and ramp it. Let's see. I got near enough every call right in one of the matches the other day. It should be going for the gap between there and they went for the gap. Let's see. Good ball from Boda. Results in no run, and Andy turns round, makes it back to his crease. No danger. Good reply from Samath after going 4-4 in his first ball, and then just a dot from his second. Single from his second, dot from his third. Let's see what we can do with his fourth. Oh, skidded through low and completely beat the bat of Nayak. Unlucky that wasn't a bit straighter. So I think that might have had him in trouble. The way that bounced, kept low, and you'll probably see another one on a similar length pop up in a minute. And Boda comes in again. Slower ball, well done from Boda, lovely delivery, lovely variation, cut away to the man at backward point and no run. Harry Driscoll dealing with that well. So 1 ball to come, 5 off the over so far, whilst 1 boundary off it. In comes Boda. Played straight to the mid-off. Durinder Singh stops that, and they take a single to end the over. 6 after 1. So Sajan Singh We'll continue. I tell you, the opening bowlers generally keep the run rate quite down, these two, but it goes a bit awry in the end. Round arm action. Let's see what Sajan can do with Manav Nayak on strike. Two international batsmen at the crease. And that's missed by the keeper, and that will go away for 4 byes. Not what you want from your keeper. I think if I was Sajan Singh, I would be giving the death stare to the keeper and muttering under my breath. Sajan obviously a lot calmer than I am, and the keeper quite rightly goes back now. Should have been there in the first place, I feel. And just cut down, and Harry gets to that ball, prevents the single. So a shame that first ball going for the 4 byes. That would have been a dot if that had hit the keeper's gloves, but on we go. Nice shot from Nayak, and it's in the gap, but the man at deep covers will come round to his right, and they'll only take a single off that. Good shot for a single. Rings Andy Reyes on strike. It's a very strange field. They've got fielders in front of each other. It's out. They're just moving it around a bit now again. It's a deep point now, and long off out. Nice and straight from Sajan. Dots Reyes up. And apart from the first ball of this over, it's gone well. Pretty similar to the first over. It's in the air over the man at cover, and that looks like it won't go away for 4, and they will take 2 runs though. Easy 2. Looked like it was going away for 4, but kind of lost all momentum as it hit the ground. Two taken. Can he get out of this without another boundary? Just keep this game interesting. Make them bat deep, as deep as they can. Oh, that looked like it swung away after it actually went past the wicket. We're both saying wide in the commentary box here, and no wide given, but it did look like it swung late as well. Ends the over, 13 after 2. No wickets down though. They will be wanting wickets in this power play just to put the batting side under a little bit of pressure. And Samath Boda continues. Slower ball. Lovely delivery, well played from Nayak, well fielded from the captain. Good all-round cricket, results in a dot ball. They have a deep gully almost, point, deep cover, and everyone else in the ring. For Boda. Short gets cut away through the gap between third and point, and the man in the deep comes out to prevent any more than a single. Good from Boda. Desperate for a wicket though, really desperate for a wicket. Another slower ball and cut away to Discombe and goes kind of not bowler's end, not keeper's end, but straight in the middle of the wicket, and a single is taken. So, good start. 2 from 3. He'll want to keep that going as he gets to his mark. Bode calls long off into mid-off. So everyone now is in the ring apart from a deep cover. And actually the man at deep gully, really. It's in the air. Will that be caught? No, it won't be caught. It'll go for 6 runs. It looked like to me that skewed right up in the air, but it had the legs on it to make the boundary. From this point of view, it looked like it was going between keeper and the man at 45, but it had the legs and made it to the boundary for 6. So no, I think if I was Sam now, I'd just be bowling rockets. None of this slower ball. 1 or 2 slower balls, but absolute rockets in between them. Right at his chest, but that's better. Good delivery, Sam. Great comeback. So, last ball of the over, 21 the score so far. And Bode puts it on a length, and it's just defended down for no run to end the over. 21 after 3. So Sajan Singh will take the next over. There's Niall Garrett, the younger Garrett, wanders past into the pavilion, looking for food or coke or something, no doubt. In the air, no one out there. 1 bounce and 4 runs from Reyes. Let's have a reply. Started his first over with a 4. Oh, unlucky from the man at backward point there. Just diving to his right, missed that, and they take a single. Singh again. Shorter, straight to the man at point, no run there. Teo doing well. Another dot. That's through to the man and the deep cover, Matt Cleland. And another single taken. So 2 to come. Nice reply from Singh after that first 4. Goes up in the air, into Clennan's hands and taken. Really well done. Good catch from Clennon in the deep. That's what they needed. Clenahan, not Clennon. I'll get it right in a minute. So Reyes has to go back into the shed, and that brings out the skipper, giant skipper, Ian Latine, who is the Gibraltar national team captain. They'll be going off to play in Bulgaria in July. You can catch those games on YouTube as well. I think the European Cricket Network will be covering that. So, 27 for the loss of 1. Will this start the collapse that the crowd has been hoping for to make a game of this? There's a bit more energy in the field now with the wicket down. Great stuff from Singh. It wasn't actually that easy a catch because the sun is so low. The fielders on that side, on the offside, have the setting sun straight in their eyes. So definitely shades are required at this time of the day. Oh, good ball. Wins the over with the dots. Good over there really from Singh. 27 for the loss of 1 after 4 now. And it looks like it might be Burns taking over here. It will be. Well, Burns, good cricketer. Good leg spinner. Let's see if Burns can do something about this game, taking some wickets early. Burns, of course, plays for the Spanish national side, based locally here in Gibraltar, just over the border. Plays a lot of his cricket in Gibraltar, and he's quite welcome. Brings the standard up. And cricket brain as well. Really helpful to have him out in the field if you're a young captain. So let's see. Burnsy's leggies. So here we go. Over number 5. Floated and just driven straight to the man at long off, and a single taken off the first ball. The team now leggy to leggy. The team obviously bowls leg spin as well and defends that. Shows that the respect it probably deserved. Oh, it is big appeal, and it's not given. That looked straight as a die to me. Man took a step back. And not given. Oh, good delivery again from Burns. Good over. And Again, no run taken. Zachy Simpson comes round, stops that going past him. Another dot ball from Burns. I'd like to say the pressure's mounting, but maybe adds a little bit of pressure. And again, just defended out from Ian. Great over there from Burns. Just one from it, 28 after 5. And Satyan Singh continues. So, good over from Burns. Keeps it slightly interesting. Let's see if Singh can do the same. It's cut away straight to the man in the deep, and just a single taken. Again, just dab down. The man is very tight there in the ring. Zach Simpson. Another dot. Need a wicket, need a wicket. And they get one. It's in the air, but it will fall short of the fielder in the deep. One bounce into his hand and a single taken again. Good start to his half of the over. Let's see what the other half goes like, and that is another dot. Good stuff. Really, this Vikings side have to believe that they'll get the wickets, have to believe they'll restrict these runs, have to believe that they will defend 101. And again, straight to an extra. No run again. So just 2 off the over, 1 to come. Ooh, was pushed wide. This thing will reset. He comes driven straight past the man at extra, diving to his left, right, and he couldn't make it. 4 runs. Ends the over, 35 after 6 for the loss of 1. So, it will be Burns back on. Unlucky not to get a wicket in this first over, just went for 1. Power play's over. So they've got a deep mid wicket, long on, long off. A man in the cover sweeping, extra cover in the ring quite tight. A man at point on the ring and third man on the ring, and there's a deep square leg coming out now for the team. I think yeah, move Satyan around to his left a bit. Let's see what Burnsy can do with his second over of his spell. Just 67 runs needed for the win now. And good delivery, dealt with, cut away from Latin, and just the single taken. Another good delivery, ends with a dot. Burns bowling well, giving the batters really something to think about here. Again, just cut away. Oh, that beat the fielder, ran to his right, and the ball went to his left. The deep cover comes round and cleans it up, and single taken. Shouldn't have been a single there, really. In comes Burns. Good delivery, and it was picked up again really quickly, but just knocked in front of him really, and not fielded cleanly. And another single taken. Driven straight to the man at long off, and another single. Good from Burns, but they do need a wicket. Here we go, last ball of the over. And just flipped leg side, man coming in, not fielded quick enough. And to be fair, there was probably always a single there. Mano backing up nicely, 40 for the after 7. For the loss of 1 wicket. Excuse me, and we'll have a change of bowler. Dharminder Singh comes on for his first of his spell. Right arm over the wicket. So the field now is deep mid wicket, long off, long on, long off. Man deep in the cover sweeping, and a deep third leg. Man at 45, slightly backward point, and there is a extra cover, all in the ring, trying to stop singles. Oh, bounce off of that first delivery, nice delivery. And comes for the second, and just pushes that wide. And I'm in the resets. Comes in again. And flashes wide again, unlucky. It's trying to get those areas so the batter's reaching outside off. Just missing that wide line. Wrong side of it, but a little bit straighter this time, and knocked away for a single by Latin. Another good delivery, dealt with by Nayak, just driven that straight. And a single taken again. And our team back on strike. That goes straight again, just under the feet of Singh. And just the single taken again. Two to come. Shorter. Oh, that went straight to the man at point who lost it completely in the sun. Just flashed past his head actually. Lucky he didn't get struck there. But right into the sun. Not much you can do about that when you're fielding, apart from put on your sunglasses, mate. 4 runs. Brings the score up to 49. We're nearly halfway there. At the end of the 8th. Good delivery though. Great comeback from Singh. Ends the over with a dot. 49 for the loss of 1 wicket after 8. So Burnsy will take his 3rd of his spell. With a team facing. Will this be the over that one of these batsmen capitulate to and give their wicket away? Let's see. Burns comes in. Good delivery. Nice defence from Latin. Dot ball. Again, just defended away again. No run there. Another dot from Burns. Another great delivery from Burns and dealt with well from Latin, paying respect to these good balls coming in from the bowling of Burns. And again, oh, that's good fielding from the man at extra cover there. Ran to his left, put his right arm out and snapped the ball up. Another dot from Burns. And just push that wide. Ooh. Off the pad for leg byes there. Unlucky from Burnsy again. And another good delivery and defended out from Nayak. Ends the over with a dot. 51 for 9, just 2 off that over. After 9, I should say, not 4-9. Just 1 wicket down so far. This Vikings side, for Calpe side, sorry. And Dharminder Singh will continue. So 51 runs needed off of 66. Current run rates they're going at is just under 6, 5.67. Run rate required is 4.64. Very comfortable. Very comfortable. Singh opens up with a lovely delivery that skipped off the surface there into the hands of Harry Pyle. And he was just coming out, he pushed that wide as he was coming out, right thing to do. Come Singh again. In the air. And it's dropped. That was straight into the arms of the man at deep third, wide deep third, and it is dropped. That's not a good drop. Took the single, but that should have been out. Easy catch. So they reset again. Again into the hands of Teo. That is out. Great catch from Teo at point. Makes up for that drop catch in the previous delivery. And Teo in a bit of shade now at point, so can see it coming towards him. Didn't make a mistake that time. Good catch. Now it goes. And Calpe Mapuri comes into bat. So 2 down with the scores on 52. They really need a spectacular collapse though. So, Singh gets his wicket. Has to be said, he's well. Umpire just retrieving something from the side of the pitch. And umpire Mumford making his way back to the middle. He's just going to get his ball counter, I think, looks like, in his hand. So, we're back at it. 2 to come, 53 for the loss of 2. 3 to come, sorry, in this over. And Singh will be wanting to get the Calpe and Mapuri out now. And it's a full toss, flicked off of the edge straight to Harry Discombe at third in the ring, who stops it nicely. No ball, no ball, no run. Oh, that's a good delivery again from Singh. That was knocked out to the offside from Mapuri, and he gets off the mark with a single. And the team back on strike. Survived that drop catch earlier. The fielder just going out into the deep at mid wicket. Singh comes in. Shorter again. The team just knocks that around the corner. The fielder at deep square leg comes round and stops that going for 4, and they do take a 2 though. That will end the over. 56 after 10. For the loss of 2 wickets. Wickets needed. Burns will continue and bowl out, looking for the wicket of Mapuri or Latin. Both would be nice. So in comes Burns. Final over his spell. Just floats that up nicely and defended by Cabs. In for the second now, and again just defended, and Sajan Singh comes in, makes sure that they don't take that single. Good cricket. Let's see if we can get the wicket now. It's cut away straight to Zach Simpson at backward point, and they will take a single. That's a bit too straight, flicked around the corner, and that will race away for 4 runs. None too pleased with that, Burnsy. But it's probably the first boundary of his spell, so won't be too hard on himself, I don't think. Good delivery again from Burns, and the results in another dot for Burns. Just needs that wicket off this last ball of the over. Can he get the Calpe Giants captain Ian Latin out? Make this game a little bit more interesting. Another good delivery dealt with again from Ian Latin, 61. After 11 for the loss of 2, and it will be Daminda Singh to continue. As Kabir Napuri takes his strike on leg, takes his guard on leg even. Good ball, really does get that through. Starts with a dot. Oh, and that's not a no ball, full toss. Umpire had his good stuff from Singh here, good stuff, really good. Can't hear you. Yeah. And just dabbed away for a single from Cabs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So Singing again for his 4th. Oh, beats the bat of Ian Latin again. Another dot. It's a great spell here from Daminda Singh. Really is taking the game to this Calpe side, and again good delivery, just cut away for another single to end the over. Great over from Singh there, 63 after 12. For the loss of 2 wickets, and it looks like Sevath Boda back into the attack. Latin on 14 off of the 27 his face. Very unlike Latin, but match situation really doesn't need to go any high scoring rate here. As Samarth opens up with a single off of that ball, bringing Kabi Mapuri back on strike, and he puts the man out at deep square leg. Man, deep cover. Everyone else is actually in the ring. It's quite attacking. This is quite good. It's actually, sorry, there's a deep third man quite wide, and there's a third man in the ring straighter. Almost like a wide gully. Good ball, and it's given a wide.
Right on it. There's no reason for us to be close. I should have been back.
Great delivery from Boda. Good over so far, just the one wide and 2 runs off it. 3 to come, halfway through. Another slower ball and straight to the man at extra, who dived down to his right and just couldn't get that, stop that going past him, but no big harm done as it goes through to Burns, and they come through for another single. Field changes again, deep square leg comes out, deep mid wicket comes into the ring. There's a third and a third man on the boundary, with a wider third man, almost gully on the boundary, backward point in the ring. In comes Boda, and that's just dabbed down and gone nowhere. Harry Pole cleans that up, and a dot ball from Sammy. Good stuff here. We really need to work hard, stop these singles and get some wickets. No, Sammy comes in again. Can he get his wicket? Oh, slower ball again, can't get down to stop that going past his left hand. It'll trickle down to Lorne Burns at long off. And another single ends the over. 68 after 13 now. Just 2 wickets down. And we've got bowling now. So a change in the field now. Sarjan Singh comes round from deep mid wicket to deep square leg, and they're sending Axel over to the leg side, where offside. Sorry, who will go in the ring at backward, but actually in the gully. What else we got? So we've got deep square leg out, and we've got a sweeper cover on the boundary, and that is it who's out. And we've got someone in the ring. We've got 45, we've got a third man, we've got man backward point, the man at extra, and mid on, mid off. And here we go. Axel just coming in, told to come in slightly to really stop that single. There should be no single to him. He needs to come in probably another 3 or 4 yards, I think, to be sure. And Zach Simpson, it is to bowl. And he opens with a wide. To really wait for that Mipuri and cut that away for a single. Field changes slightly. Deep mid wicket goes deep, long on, long off go out, short, and it goes straight to the man in the deep at mid wicket, Sam Boda, and it will just be a single off that. So Boda comes in from deep mid wicket to mid wicket now, mid on, mid off come in. There's only deep square leg and a deep cover out of the ring now, and that goes straight to the man at deep cover, past the man at backward point in the ring, and just a single taken. No silliness required really from these two batters. In comes Zaki again. Good delivery. Good delivery. Gets that dot ball through. That's another good delivery from Zach inside the tram line. No wide given. Dot ball. Ends the over. No, it doesn't end the over. There's one to come. Wide first ball. And cut away, the man in the deep will stop that going away for 4 runs, and they will take a single to finally end the over. 73 off of 14 now. And it'll be Teo Ataloye in to open his spell in the 15th. Teo, Nigerian international. He played for Nigeria. He's on the board at the Nigerian Cricket Board as well. Lives locally in Gibraltar. Visits Africa quite a bit in his role on the board with Nigeria Cricket. We'll be playing together this weekend in Spain, Teo and I, up in the Andalusia League for Costa del Sol CC. A couple of T20 games up there. Beautiful ground right on the foothills of the Sierra Nevada. Beautiful background. And mountains of the Sierras. So in comes Teo. Can he get that wicket? Short. And that's hit straight to the fielder, and one bounce through his hands. 4 runs. That should never been a 4. That's just poor fielding, and probably could have ran in and taken the catch really if he was a bit more on his toes. I think that was a catching chance if he'd have attacked that ball, but took the decision to try and stop the 4, but the ball just bounced up and went through his hands. Good reply from Teo. And he just knocks to the man. Zach Simpson there at backward point, making sure that ball doesn't go past him. And no run given from that delivery. Good stuff here from the Vikings. They're really getting into their backing their bowlers. Good to see. Got that wrong. Wide ball. Score moves on to 78. Overcorrect, wide down the leg side this time. Nice take from the keeper. Taylor would love a wicket here. Short and straight to the fielder at extra, well straight, it's just past his right hand. Just think there, he needs to get lower in his stance. It's too high when he comes in, but have a word with him after the game. Oh, there's a big appeal off the pads, it looks like. Yes, leg byes signalled. Score moves on to 81. Just 22 required for the win. Floated up in the air, and that will be 6 runs to end the over. 87 after 15. The loss of 2 wickets. And Zachy Simpson will continue with Mapuri facing. Floated and hit well from Cabs there. Found the gap. On that offside, 4 runs. So just 11 needed now. 12 needed, sorry. 11? No, 11 needed. For the win. Really should be over. At the end of this over, I think. McCurry just going for it. Well fielded there from the man at third. Well done there from the young lad Axel. Fired it back in, couldn't hit the stumps, but did well. Stopped that going past him for 4. In comes Simpson again. Full toss. And that is in the air and over the fielder at long on. 6 runs. Score moves on to 98. So just 4 required, 1 boundary. We'll see this game to an end. Can the team get it off of this ball as deep mid-wicket comes into mid-wicket? So 4 runs required. Everyone now coming in the ring apart from long on and deep square leg. And done well in the covers there. Stop that going past the ring there. And a dot ball results. So anything past that ring on the offside, and it's curtains, I think, and long on comes into mid on now. And Sammy just fields that. Single taken. Score moves on to 99. And 3 required. And that's through for 4 runs, and that will end the innings with a resounding win here for the Calpe Giants. Puts them well in the lead of the table now. 103 knocked off in 16 overs. Well, thank you for joining us, and there will be a big game this Sunday between the Calpe Giants and Loughborough Lightning. Loughborough Lightning will be desperate for a win to keep them in contention. We really do look forward to you joining us this Sunday at 10:30 in the morning Central European time. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks to our sponsors Dafabet. We will see you on Sunday.